Oh, those are my shoes. Oh, God's good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shyzalosophy 101. Yeah, that's right, it's great to be alive. Here's your host, Shyzabox. Is the show starting? Oh, it must be. We heard our introduction. Giddy up, girl. Hurry up. We're going to be late for work. Girl. What a lovely introduction. Thank you. Welcoming. Get out of here. And the horse. You wrote in on. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, nuns and all. That's right, priests, preachers, cardinals, rabbis, bishops, weirdos with beardos, Alcoholics Anonymous, anyone who accidentally clicked on this because their algorithm is inherently messed up. Welcome, nuns, welcome all. We have got a fantastic show for you today, and of course by fantastic we mean free. That's right. Just remember, you get what you pay for. Well, this is new. I don't usually see you streaming this late. Well, that's right. You know, Rick, there's a thing called we keep a weird schedule. You know, believe you me, Rick, we have a rotating door to that of our itinerary that rotates to pretty much whenever it works out. You know, Rick, we go back lots of ones of streams ago. I mean, hell, we had a whole birthday party for you, really. Mostly. You might be saying some other people tried to hone in on your glory and tried to, you know, bite off a piece of your cake, right? But believe you me, let's check the notes of what was recorded in the live stream note-taking journal that we offered and had, okay? Now, believe you me, Rick, we can check into almost exactly what was recorded and said that time because we keep an officially endorsed from a professional live streamer. Whether a good one or not is irrelevant. We got an officially endorsed live stream note-taking journal with which we can check now and see exactly how it went down. Okay? Because, believe you me, you have an officially endorsed live stream note-taking journal and you're already ahead of the game. Ooh, okay. Excellent. You know, as we joke, we got a show for you tonight, and you might be saying, oh, hold on. Sorry. We've got a free show for you tonight. But, obviously, before we do a pickup game of philosophy, which, you know, that's our bag, baby. Before we do a pickup game of philosophy, we need to inherently take it upon ourselves to apologize for last stream. Okay, that's right. We can't be perfect all the time. That's God's job. So, pertaining to last stream... Sorry about that. Excellent. Forgive and forget, right? But before we get any further in a pickup game of philosophy, we don't want to look just ridiculous on the internet, right? That's right. So, we better put on our thinking hats, okay? Because believe you me, enough looking ridiculous, okay? We want to make it look like we actually can stand on our own ground in what we talk about, right? So, obviously, it's important to wear that of a thinking hat when doing such. Obviously. Now, you might be saying to yourself, pretty much looks the same. What? Everything's fine. Oh, what was that? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Let's see, what's going on? What happened last stream? Well, last stream? Believe you me, actually, last stream was all right. We hung out with A-Money for a good minute. Yeah, that's right. He goes by Kev, but we know him as K-Money. Rick, you'd like Kev. Believe you me, he's not like that one dude, that one stream. Okay? K-Money he's a working class lad. He had just gotten off of a 12-hour shift. He was hard-pressed to find something. He accidentally found us. Believe you me, he'll regret that mistake later. No, last stream was all right. We actually got to kind of go through. We made a couple resonance demos and things of that nature, okay? Yeah, that's right. The first one sucked. Yeah, I mean, it was good. But let's be honest, with us not being under an NDA, with us not working for a big company, we love to give stuff away for free, right? So we made a couple, resonance and things of that nature. They're on the IPFS site with all the free stuff, the free games, the free, demos, the free theory that we have. It's all on there. Go knock yourself out. It's all free. Yay. Free. Everyone loves free. Free's the best. That's right. The IPFS site has a bunch of free shit. You're welcome to it. No, of course, we as philosophers, we already did what we do. We proved that of our theory, all right, because we moved a metric kernel of data from Kaggle to Web3, okay? So we have our own sovereign micro blockchain. Means that we get to pretty much build on an inherently completely open grid because Web3 and the future Wild Wild West internet that is there already, no one's hanging out with us there. We got an entire, like we said, an entire sovereign micro blockchain, and it's so lonely there. Like we said, we already proved our theory, okay? That's how we can even actually run tests like Dumbtectable and literally tell people, do not buy our book, okay? Not only, if you buy this book, will you add to the metrics that are recorded and tallied, okay, for proving how stupid humanity is. But this book itself, all right, this book literally broke Amazon.com's pricing algorithms all on its own accord, okay? It made itself 94% off to trick you to buy it, okay? That's right. We already proved our theories using lectin, old ancient pre-Stoic philosophical term, okay? We already proved our theory when we moved a metric kernel of data from Kaggle to Web3. It's over and done with. It's centered. It's SHA-sealed. You can't take these backsies, okay? Done. It affords us the opportunity, all right, to, utilize and do that of which, with such, recording the results to be able to see and line up exactly how stupid mankind is. Because, believe you me, even though we're a part of it and it breaks our heart, mankind's stupid. Oh, everything's bugging out. I have to leave early. Yeah, usually how it goes. You're holding the book upside down. No. It's probably just reverses backwards from that good old-fashioned internet magic. Not necessarily upside down, just reverses backwards. It's that delightful internet magic that we all love. See, Rick, you forget, you're used to good streams. When we called Daryl Dixon dibs of being best of the worst, it's the worst, all right. But, it's the best of the worst, okay? That's right. Something to celebrate. Everything else that you watch, guaranteed to be better. It's our promise to you. When we called Daryl Dixon dibs at being the best of the worst internet celebrities that there is, we knew there's a big risk involved in that of us being walked all over, okay? But obviously, you know what? In a kind of kinky way, we like it. Don't tell the rest of the internet, or they'll come walk all over us too, okay? And believe you me, we want you to have us all to yourselves. That's right. Even though there's enough Shyzabox to go around, even though anyone can go into that of, I'll see you tomorrow sometime, you hope. Sorry. Don't be sorry. You go do you, Rick. We'll catch you next time whenever it works into that of your schedule. Believe you me, we've been keeping a wonky one as of late, and it's probably not going to change. You know, it's said that if you want to be a good streamer, you should tell people when you're streaming and adhere to a schedule and a routine and let people know when you're going to be there and go about stuff. So, since we're not a good one, we figured we won't do any of that. That of shows are caught when they're caught. If it's that of live and it's something that, you know, you feel inclined to check in on, then it should surface across that of your desire to do such, and or if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Okay? Surely ones of ones and ones of twos have many a subscription diption dues. Okay? There are a lot of streamers out there. There is ample content that people are, you know, interacting with on a very regular basis, all right? And we hold that of ours to be no different for that of your time, equitably exchange-wise, than that of one's desire to spend on it, okay? We get it. Therefore, we're not going to maintain a strict, rigorous schedule as far as when we necessarily, you know, do that of streams or when we necessarily check in or release videos or thought or content, because, you know, I mean, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Follow the IPFS site, follow, you know, the Kaggle notebooks, follow the Bluesky, follow the X, follow that of which you desire and, you know, wish to do. Read that of the works of literary, you know, endeavors that we pursued on that of Amazon.com or Kindle Unlimited for free. Okay? There are plenty of ways to interact with anything that's presented or given. Follow the IPFS site, and, you know, inherently, that's the whole ball of wax right there, right now. Okay? While we've been putting little aspects and components of, you know, demos and theories and games to, you know, some degree or iota thereof, while we've been putting some of that on the free pinned versions for Pinata, so it's easier for folks on mobile to get to, because, I mean, our IPFS site has gotten so big, so grandiose, so many games, so many metrics of demos and theory that we have on there, all right? Go check it out. It's all free. Audit it, okay? Play with it. It's fun. Or it's not, okay? But, I mean, it started getting so big that, you know, with us having our own literally sovereign micro blockchain, we're running out of stuff and ideas to do with it, and we're making it too big. We've been making stuff with folks on stream just for the hell of it. We literally made Granny's Mayo Mental Music Maker, okay, where you literally fist a jar, a tub, or a, you know, glass tube of mayo, toggle between them at your leisure, okay? We're not under an NDA. We don't work for a big company, man. We got time. Believe you me, if someone messes with us in the chat and says, you know, jokingly that you know, is mayonnaise an instrument? Well, it is now. Okay? You jumped with the wrong streamer, okay? We can make things digitally. I mean, you know, yeah, you want some good old-fashioned fun, you know, go fist Granny's mayo. Or don't. That's the thing. There's other stuff on there. There's other games, okay? There's other theory. There's other demos. There's, you know, epistemic papers, things of that nature, with which you can read and embark upon. Go to the IPFS site, knock yourself out, have yourself a grandiose time. But say that you are a little more, you know, skeptical, a little more, you know, of one whom wishes to audit that of what they encounter, and they want, you know, the facts, the figures, the data. Well, obviously, it's Web3. It's all open source. You can look it all over. You can manipulate it. You can adapt it to your own liking. You can change that of our code and do that of which you desire and or will. It's open source, baby. We all get to share it. Where we go one, we go all. Make something cool. Take our ground foundation of stuff and make it better. Okay? Make it better. Or don't. Use what we got. We got a LimeWire-inspired music player. That shit's so much fun to listen to music nowadays for us from how we used to back in the day. It's a metric of enjoyment that we haven't had in over probably 2-3 decades. How old are you? Probably too old. So I guess like over a decade and a half. Sounds more right. Point is that with the LimeWire inspired music player, it takes our listening experience, okay, back to a nostalgic form, function, fashion, all right, that we haven't had in years. Okay? Makes it quite the enjoyable metric, all right, with which to embark upon. Just enjoying what listening to music can provide to begin with. Okay? Creating the LimeWire inspired music player, putting it on the IPFS, all right, getting working iterations of things to, slap up on Pinata for anyone to check out and use, all right, that's ideally what we like to do, okay? We make all of the free games, we make all of the free demos, we make all of the free theory for anyone to go interact with, play with, do what they will, okay? It's all on the IPFS site, and, we've got a couple of the free iterations, okay? Channel's poor. We can't host the entire IPFS site on Pinata for everyone to go there, okay? If you're not savvy enough to make it work for you and you can't get your IPFS extension and you don't feel like, pinning or running that of a node as an extension to make the site a little more accessible for others, you can go to the free iterations of, stuff that we've put on our Pinata versions, link in the descriptification, all right? And it works, and it's enjoyable, and you can do that of which you will. Trust me, you've never played a game like Shyzapong until you play Shyzapong. There's literally a top hat that goes around and interferes with the unicorn puck as it's going around. You might be saying that it sounds stupid and not fun, but believe you me, it's stupid fun. Shyzapong is fantastic, and we really do enjoy playing that one. We love that one. We've got a good variety of stuff that, we love to make, we love to create, and we love to do, okay? But as we started saying, should you choose to be one that wishes to audit that of what is presented to you, we have all of our math, all of our science, which we do not hide behind. It's available open source on, Kaggle, knock yourself out, okay? A link as well in the descriptification, okay? We don't hide behind any of that, okay? The internet's too crazy nowadays. It's put up or shut up. Either come with receipts or, shut your pie hole, okay? Therefore, Shyzabox comes with some good old-fashioned receipts when he goes around spouting shit off at the mouth, like, theoretically decoding the Voynich manuscript. That's a bold claim on the internet, Cotton. You can't just say that, and yeah, as we're broken record sounding, surely, expect no internet kickback, okay? It's one of those things. Usually, make a claim, something like that, someone's going to turn an eye and be like, hey, what do you mean? People have been, attempting to do things with that manuscript itself for, like 600 years, something like that, to an unsuccessful metric and degree. So, needless to say, something that definitely we wanted to touch base with and start contemplating and thinking of, all right, is that of just merely imagining that, okay? Imagining that we had an entire actual topic for this show. Believe you me, we didn't. We just figured we'd come hang out for a bit. You might be saying, oh, stop clogging the airwaves. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair point. But believe you me, if we didn't do it, how could we trick people to come here? What with our big budget marketing techniques and tactics that we utilize and use on our regular basis? Of course. Everyone knows wacky waving inflatable flailing arm guy does everything in its power to bring ones of subscriptifications to that of any channel. Okay? Believe you me, we had an entire marketing team theoretically come in, this is for philosophical entertainment, and sell us a bunch of these, and they said that they would get us up to like 1 million subscribers in like a week. Okay, that never happened, obviously. But if they did, then boy, would we have been foolish. That's enough marketing. While there's enough Shyzabox to go around, while you can go to Books A Million or Amazon.com and anyone can buy or purchase that of our literary works or things of that nature, we wish not, all right, to sell that of which to any of which whom wish not to embark on that of a, philosophical endeavor, a, meeting of the minds, or, divesting from their regular routine and operational metrics with which to engage in that of our conscious thought with which we attempt to disseminate. And good old Shyzabox tries to offer a little something for everyone, okay? We got some poetry that we write. Our buddy has gotten some manuscripts, some little kid stories that we've helped him put out, okay? We try and get our hands in that too. We've got our angsty, angry kind of aspects and components of sticking it to Wikipedia, giving them the middle finger because we were upset at them. Believe you me, we can be petty. We are of mankind. Believe you me, we do seek forgiveness for our pettiness. But Pickled Punk Philosophy, it's another one of those titles that, again, merely showcases that of an additional standard and additional metric, all right, with which we try and combine that of just any of our theological works, our philosophical works, our, mentalities, our gumptions, our angstiness, anything of the sort, all right? That one was definitely, in itself, quite the endeavor to embark upon, and Pickled Punk Philosophy is definitely one of our, it's up there for our favorite works. We love all the works. Then again, we're biased. We didn't write them. Little did you know, Internet, that you would be coming to this stream today to leave with no literary works. But did you not think that we would be peddling literary works? I don't know. Insert Harry Potter quote here. Gilbert something Lockhart. I don't know. Professor Lockhart. Sounds about right. I don't know. Enchanter, that one. All right, let's read a quote from Pickled Punk Philosophy, then we're getting out of here. We're almost out of swill, all right? Got just a little bit to get us through it, okay? So we'll read just a quick little quote, all right, from Pickled Punk Philosophy, and then, we'll dip set, we'll get out of here. We'll let you enjoy the rest of your better interneting. That wasn't a good quote. How about none of them are? What? Keep those comments to yourself, Mom. Everything's fine. Oh, what? Yeah, we're going to read a quote from Pickled Punk Philosophy. All right. All right, this is good. It's going to correlate into some of what we were saying earlier. Mostly, who cares? Free quote, you don't got to buy the book now. You answer upon correctly, dear reader, and the mysteries that reside in one mind indeed be possible to be interpreted into that of another. Sounds philosophical. Yeah, it's Pickled Punk Philosophy. Ah, we forgot that was in this book. That was a good inclusion. Here's another quote for you. Show some of the angstiness, all right? Show some of the rebellious nature of a punk rocker. Yeah. Arguably, maybe not a good one. Like celebrity? What? You're ruthless, internet. You would celebrate that. All right, check out this quote. Check out this quote from Pickled Punk Philosophy, okay? This shows you how angsty we were when we wrote it. Okay? We got mad. We got irritated. We got irate. I mean, that's the quote right there. You know, we even say, we got mad, we got irritated, we got irate. We were obviously pretty perturbed at the time. Okay, Pickled Punk Philosophy is literally soaked in brine, okay? Well, not literally, okay, sorry. Metaphysically. A philosophical entertainment, obviously. The stupidity that overlooks that of so many elements of this world, different businesses, states, cities, communities, it's absurd. There's your quote, Pickled Punk Philosophy. It's beyond absurd. There's a lot of stupidity that's in the world right now. That's why we literally have the test Dumb-tectable to detect all the dumbness. Now we do apologize once again. Now, apologies. We didn't check the sales of Delectable before we started the stream. We try and check it before every stream. We did not. It shouldn't have changed, but just in case it did, apologies in advance. We will update that and get it right as rain when we do that. Do you even philosophy, bro? You believe you mean? Some people say they do, but they don't. You might even be saying we might be one of them. Okay? We might very well be one of those philosophers that doesn't philosophize quite good enough. Okay? Now, ironically, the thing about that is that we know we might not be a good philosopher, but anyone to even be in the conversation, to even have their name dropped into the hat of being a good philosopher, needs to have their own poetry book, obviously. So we get to drop our name in the hat as being a good philosopher. We might not be, okay? But because we wrote a poetry book, we get to drop our name into the hat, okay? Now, keep in mind, anyone who wants to be a philosopher needs to wear their heart on their sleeve, okay? So not only is that why we wrote that of our poetry book, but it's also why our name gets to be on the test in 30 years when people say, who was a good philosopher of whatever era, okay? Now, we're not going to be the answer on the test, okay? Well, the right answer. But, I mean, you know, we get to be one of the answers, just not the right one. But for any philosopher to even be considered, okay, a good philosopher, whether they are or not, okay, we're already beyond arguing if we are and or aren't. It can be one or the other, okay? We don't have to agree to agree on disagreeing that we agree. Okay? Believe you me. Delectable tree. Nailing kalimba for me. We're not going to do any more, though. We had a couple, but they weren't good enough. None of them were. What? How dare you make better jokes than us? Everything's fine. Oh, what? Yeah. To even be considered a good philosopher, you need to have written a poetry book. It's got to be available. You got to wear your heart on your sleeve. Gotta be audible. Gotta let people check behind you at pretty much everything you do. You can't inherently claim to utilize that of Lithic Logic and then not open yourself up to, you know, that of scrutiny and that of auditing and that of, you know, being put under a microscope, okay? Gotta have thick skin. Do you even poetry? Okay? The hell kind of an author is this? Huh? Do you even philosophy, bro? Now, keep in mind, don't buy this book, okay? Obviously, that pains us to say, but don't get tricked into buying Delectable, okay? Even though it broke Amazon.com's pricing algorithm, made itself 94% off, that's a trick. Don't do it. But, as we've read the quote from Pickled Punk Philosophy, as we've done that which we set out to do, which was, you know, in essence, to imagine that we had an entire working show tonight, and that somehow it came together without any iota, metric, or way, shape, and form of thought. Philosophy's dumb. Hey! As you say, it could just be us. Well, I used to like philosophy until I saw Shyzabox ruin it for me. Well, fair enough. It happens. That's why we have to once again remind you. You be sure that you take care of you yourself, because there's only one you. We can't replace you easily by just going around making fake accounts and subscribing to ourselves, okay? Believe you me, it's easier just let someone else do that in the long run. Then they forget about it, regret it later. Okay? Life is full of regrets, right? Make those regrets not regrets. Or something, I don't know. Point is that you be sure you take care of yourself first and foremost, because there's only one you, okay? We can't replace you, and believe you me, no one else can either. You're very important, and you hold a role and a means and a metric to you that no one else can fill, all right? So you be sure that you fill out the best metric of yourself that you can. You look around after you take care of yourself and you take care of anyone else who really, really needs it aside from you that you can see and or know of, okay? Because some people might really, really need help and not know how to ask for it, okay? So you take care of yourself first. You take care of anyone else who really, really needs it second. Then you look around the room. You see anyone else that you like and or love more than us, okay? Unlikely, but maybe 6, 7 more people, all right? You look around the room, you see those people, and then you even see us sitting in the corner peddling our wares. By transmutating God, you might like it. Okay? You're like, I doubt it. Whatever. Buy new non-native species on mankind's origin. You'll like it. And you're like, the hell I will. All right, that's fine. Okay? Just be sure you don't buy Delectable. Okay? Makes mankind stupid. Ironically, not buying Delectable proves mankind stupid as well. It's, in essence, we have quite the conundrum, quite the loop going on. It's a intelligence paradox, okay? Because Shyzabox is that of the vernacular master. Master is sucking. What? It's not even that funny, Mom. You told us that at breakfast. Jeez. You take care of anyone else that you like or love more than us. Unlikely, but maybe. But at the end of the day, if you got anything left over, beggars can't be choosers. We'll take it. Okay? Nickels, dimes, pennies, downvotes, scripifications, whatever you got. Coupons that you got in the mail. It matters not. It's all a construct. Some of it a digital construct, but a construct nonetheless. But that's going to do it for us. We're going to get out of here. So you take care of yourself first. You take care of anyone else who really needs it second. You take care of anyone else that you like or love more than us third. You take care of business, and then you look around. You see us sitting there looking in the corner. You got anything left over at the end of the day, we'll take it. Because, as always, we don't want your subscription, we want your money. So, downvote the shit out of this. Go to Cashapp and give us $1, or go to Amazon.com, books a million, and search Shyzabox books, or tell them to order you a Shyzabox book. Buy one of them, or go to Kindle Unlimited and read one of them for free. Get off our lawn!